huge number of order bank that we see in our portfolio, and even Tamil Nadu customers, Chennai customers, we can only thank them for their love and patience. To get a Mercedes-Benz car, today you take 3 months to 12 months to get a car. Once you book the car, they are all waiting patiently. They are all, ready to welcome the 3-pointed star into their family. So we can only use this opportunity and thank them for the love and patience. Amidst all this, we also embarked on a very different journey. We also came up with a new model on sales. We call it the retail of the future. We are happy to share that we have done 11,000 transactions with retail of the future. The customers are happy. That's the most important. If you see the 5-star rater, they are almost rating us almost close to 5 when it comes to this customer satisfaction. So it has been extremely successful model for us after introduction of retail of the future as such. Coming to Tamil Nadu, we have representation in Chennai. We also have in Madurai and Coimbatore, so we are well represented in the state of Tamil Nadu. It's a very important market for Mercedes-Benz. We lead this market like we lead in the rest of India. And to give you some statistics, whole of India, last first quarter, when I said that we grow by 4,000, we had 4,000 car retails, we grew by 26%. But when you look at Chennai here or Tamil Nadu, we have grown by 34%. Which means Tamil Nadu is growing faster than India when it comes to luxury car sales. And that's one of the reasons we are here also with all of you to thank our customers. We have a nice customer event in the evening, also spending time with them, and also with all you media colleagues to just show the importance. Tamil Nadu is lapping up luxury. It was a much more conservative market in the past, but we can see the growth in Tamil Nadu is faster than all India when it comes to luxury car sales. Also, it's not that customers are just buying any entry-level cars. If you see, we call it the top-end luxury vehicles. These are super luxury cars costing more than 1 crore rupees. Cars costing more than 1 crore rupees have actually increased by 90% in Tamil Nadu. So last year, if we sold X, this year we are almost selling 2X because customers are wanting top-end cars. These are S-Class, GLS, AMGs, Maybachs, and we see a huge shift in customer preference in Tamil Nadu, all preferring for top-end cars, super luxury cars in this segment. Moving on, also, who are buying these cars? Who are the top customer segment for us? And in Tamil Nadu, for us, the bigger segment is the doctors when it comes to professional. There's a lot of doctors who love the brand, they love the cars. Apart from this, we have the industrialists. Young industrialists, the average age has also come down significantly. In this state, an average age of a customer is 38 years. When I come to C-Class, it's around 35. So, we have very young customers who are now startups, unicorns from the IT sector, from different areas who are purchasing our cars, and that also explains the growth of luxury cars in Tamil Nadu as such. Moving on, this is a very interesting chart for all of you to just see here. In luxury cars, we segment the industry into 3 parts. One is cars below 50 lakh rupees, 40 to 50 lakhs. Second segment is cars between, and this chart we are sharing it exclusively for the first time here so that you have a sneak peek into how the industry is. The second segment is 50 lakhs to 1 crore. And the third segment on the top is 1 crore plus. If you see 2018, the most of luxury cars sold was at 40% of cars were in the below segment, 48 in the middle, and 12% was the top. What has transformed in Tamil Nadu and for Mercedes-Benz as such is the below entry level has come down from 40 to 24. The 50 lakhs to 1 crore is same, but the significant shift you see in the 1 crore plus segment, where from 12% we are almost close to 30% when it comes to cars above 1 crore. So this shows a very different purchasing power of the people in the state as well as in India of the significant shift into the top-end luxury segment or supercar luxury segment that we see. So that's about the market, that's about the business, that gives you a brief overview about the overall segment. But now, today is the day for the new C-Class, and at this stage, I will request Mr. Arun Surendran to please join me on stage to unveil the new C-Class to all of us. Please join me. What makes this new C-Class different? So right from the start, if you see the entire front nose, there is absolutely completely new lamella, single lamella grille with vertical louvers there. That's something added to make the car look very different from a distance. High performance LED tail lamps, and also the alloys are top of the line. We have 17-inch high gloss sheen finish alloy wheels here on this car. So there is no compromise when it comes to styling. Avant-garde line, a very sporty alloy, very aggressive grille that we have given with the C-Class. The one thing which has changed with this new C-Class is the size, and there is a reason we call this as a baby S-Class. You know, this is a mini S-Class is what many media, journalists, they all refer, and that's because of the size of the car. What we have done is, if you compare this with the earlier C-Class, the car has grown bigger by 65 mm, the wheelbase has increased by 25 mm, the overall width by 10 mm, and of course the ground clearance also has gone up by 7 mm, and all this has happened by ensuring that the coefficient drag, this is the aerodynamicity of the car, is kept the same at 0.24. Now you will say all these MMs are great, what is in it for the customer? For the customer in the rear room, very simply, 21 mm more leg space compared to the earlier C-Class. So we have made the car much bigger. So even in rear seat, and I will request many of you friends to please come and check it out. The car is spacious now, very good thigh support, also center armrest and all the features that you see here. We all say the heart of the car is the engine, and what is the powertrain that we are offering with this car? For the first time in India, and actually the C-Class also debuts a mild hybrid on a diesel in the world. So for the first time we are offering the integrated starter generator technology. What is it? Between the combustion engine and the transmission, we have put a generator and it's connected to a 48-volt battery. Whenever a car is in slow speed, the electric motor takes over and the car is assisted by the electric drive, which means for a customer he gets 15 kW more power and 200 Newton meter of torque. So in stop and go traffic conditions, actually the car is running a bit on the battery power, and this saves fuel, which I will come to that in a while, but also seamless driving comfort. Also when you are going long, say you go to ECR, the car is coasting, the battery is recuperated and the energy is then stored in the batteries, so that whenever you need it in stop and go conditions, or whenever the combustion engine to the EV, to the electric powertrain is seamless. So this is the first time a mild hybrid is being featured in a diesel across the world as well as in India. In the C-Class, this is standard in petrol as well as in diesel. What does it does for fuel efficiency? The C200D diesel is the most fuel efficient car now in our lineup. It gives and delivers a fuel efficiency of 23 km per liter on diesel. Best in class. One can argue, do luxury customers really want fuel efficiency? The answer is yes. Yes, our customers are also sensitive. They also look at this, and because of the ISG, we are able to offer a very fuel efficient and also very low on fuel emissions. Actually, one of the best emission figures that you can see on the chart here. So in a nutshell, I won't go into all the details. Most importantly, this car, which actually is huge now, it has become bigger, can still do 0 to 100 in 7.3 seconds, and that's a remarkable achievement for a car of this size. The C300D is able to do the same sprint at 5.1 seconds. So we have a much faster engine also if required. Both the engines, as I said, have an ISG, which actually adds up. If you see the diesel, we are talking about 440 Newton meter plus 200 Newton meter of torque on demand. So that's significant again when you look at these cars.